Yo, I wanted to update y'all with a few changes in my builds from the JADE shadows, starting with the Rauta. I swapped my combo pumper loadout for some more magazine capacity, because our new shotgun elementalist gives plus 60, plus 110 from primed ammo stock, plus 40 from atomic fallout, and it's all like to just generate the combo points. Since I only use it to generate the combo points, the lock and loaded is very crucial in this build, since I'm gonna get some combo points and I'm gonna go back to my melee, and the weapon will be reloading on its own meanwhile. And the multi-shot cap that you need is 14. I got a bit more in case I miss few pellets, but one pellet generates 2 combo points with a cap of 28. And by cap of 28, I mean maximum combo point gain per a single shot. And the rest of the loadout is just to get fire rate, to get the combo points faster. And of course I have my Riven with some more, all what I need. Magazine capacity, fire rate, ignore the crit damage, that's a flaw on the Riven, and minus damage. So like from the get-go of the mission, I will not kill anything with it. So perfect for me. For the purpose I'm using Rauta, this kind of Riven is perfect. Magazine capacity, fire rate, minus damage. Also, most of my companions now have aerial bond mod. It's a bit annoying with the on-ground effect of the cold when you jump, but it is what it is. The mod is just great. Like, you jump and then you kill something to rest your pet. If you have good kill per second, like AoE weapon, like drone weapons or other stuff like this, you will just instantly rest the pet with good throw on the weapon. So in case you slack and your pet gets down, you just jump, kill a pack of enemies, and the pet is back. And I also introduced the shield mod for capacity on the pet and reinforced bond for the fire rate for my Rauta combo generating. And I know that many people mention that I'm not using tenacious bond on this, but it's just impossible. Like, the weapons that Mecha-dogs have provided, they have no way to get your crit chance to 50%. No matter what, even perfect Riven for the crit strike chance, it will not bring you to 50. So the mod's useless. And part to my standard corrosive with heat, viral with heat, I also started using corrosive with cold, since the new Arcane Ice Storm is really useful, but it's kinda hard for any frame other than Frost to get it off. So since your pet is like a matte primer, all you have to do is, for example, have any source of cold. So for example, I could swap it on my Rauta to Frigid Blast from the soft hands. So even if the pet primes to freeze them, even if the pet freezes them, you will not get the stack. But you can just shoot that one mob once, you're on your own with a cold status, and you will get the stack. But for me, I kinda have a cheat way to it, since I got a crazy good Serata Riven with cold on it, and that cold was left alone before the mod was even introduced. So as long as it procs, I can keep up that one Arcane myself on Kullervo permanently, which is just beautiful for me. Not gonna lie, I'm loving this. And I think I'm gonna make a video to update how Kullervo looks like now, cause the status change patch from JADE Shadows, yeah, they made the game very easy, so he is completely destroying everything inside. And a small tune to our Gauss, I just went for the most stupid full duration, every possible mod for it, since Arcane Ice Storm is just perfect for him, since Thermal Thunder. Especially if you're playing range modes, then it's even better, because you can freeze the entire room so quick. Those stacks are like, you base on your Thermal Thunder, you always gonna have Arcane Ice Storm on him full. And even if you don't, the duration you have, especially with Grimoire, when you alternate fire, is so good to just press his buffs. They're gonna last like 150 seconds or so. Like, it's so good for him. It's insane. You can just use Tenet Glaxion or any other like cold weapon. This is just, I'm not using the Orvius, but that's like an example. But still, you can get so much duration that actually getting the Arcane Ice Storm stacks quick with Glaxion, just so you can get your buffs up, is crazy good. Like 150 plus duration, his 4 goes to stupid numbers with the fire rate buff and everything. I'm loving this one. Not gonna lie, this is the best Arcane for me. And remember, with the combo of Freeze Invocation from your Grimoire and the new Arcane Ice Storm, that's a plus 100% ability duration. You wanna pass on that on Gauss? Well, I personally don't, so I'm using that and I'm loving it. And next up is our Mesa with an issue of Ceramic Dagger, Gun and Blade Evolution being fixed. Now you have to actually do the kills with your primary. So I'm doing that ASAP as mission starts, when the enemies are at the weakest, and I'm using my Axeltra, built like this, some crit damage, primary merciless, ammo drum of course, and the slash. Like, as sad as it is, we gotta use it a little bit just to get that 100 kills with it. And since we already are having to use it, I put wildfire for even more ammo about Acceltra, since it has a bit low ammo issues, I'd say. And this mod also provides us with heat. You can swap it to thermite rounds, to be honest, for even more status, since the main premise of this is since we're using the oranges and we have to use Acceltra to get the combos for ceramic dagger, well, having a little bit heat on the Acceltra will also help us with stacking discrete for our regulators. And I swapped out our Adarza for Worm for the fire rate it provides. And I also have Tenacious Bone on it with the weapon that activates it. And the only sad part is losing that 60% flat crit buff, but it's not consistent, unlike Reinforced Bond. And fire rate is also very welcome to regulators. And Arcane Storm is also used on my Voruna now, since her 2 is just a free stacks at all times for it. And like my Dante's before, my Hydroid also got Arcane Steadfast, as the spam casting is really on point with this one as well. And even our Excal got Arcane Ice Storm now, with Tenet Glaxion as a source of it. Out of everything, this is probably the best one, because it's also Grimoire, and this combo you press Exalted, and as long as you have it activated, you can forget. I also swapped to Corrosive Cold on Umbra Blade for the Archon Flow, even more energy sustain. And now, since we have duration possible, if you really wanna recast it all the time, you can consider full use Javelin. But yeah, I just love Chromatic Blade for some reason. Pet can be the Mecha-dog primer with the Corrosive Cold, so you might have constantly get the Ice Storm up. He's so fucking god mode looking, it's insane, I love that frame. But yeah, that would be all that I really wanted to update, the most important stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like, comment, share and subscribe. And as always, see ya in the next one.